Hello guys, welcome back to Techimac channel. In Switch Game series, today we are going to see one interesting game. Shinchan, Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation, The Endless 7-Day Journey. It is a pretty big title. Crayon Shinchan is a Japanese manga series. It first appeared in 1990s in Japanese weekly magazine. Later it was released in animated TV series as well as multiple games has been released in Japan. These games are actually only released in Japanese with multiple consoles, starting from the SNES, NES also. It's been released in Wii also. Shinchan, Me and the Professor on the Summer Vacation is the first game released in Western and in English. This game was released in Japan for Nintendo Switch on July 2021 and worldwide for Switch and PlayStation 4 and Windows in August 2022. So this game is actually available in both the Steam as well as the Epic Game platform in Windows. It is a 2021 adventure game developed by NIAS and published by Limited Run. This game is based on the manga and anime series called Crayon Shinchan. The game is also described as a spiritual successor to the video game series called Boku no Natsuya Sumi. I am not sure whether I am pronouncing this name is correct because it is a Japanese name. In English it's called My Summer Vacation. People think that Shinchan animated TV series is for kids, but it is for actually an adult series. Indian TV channel bought the rights to telecast this TV series and they made a huge censorship on the series before broadcasting to TV channels. That is why actually we feel this particular series is for kid. But if you watch the original TV series, you will understand why it is for an adult. Like the other entries in Crayon Shinchan series, Me and the Professor on the Summer Vacation follows a comic and often adventure of 5 years old Shinosuke Nohara, that's a Shinchan name, and his family, father Hiroshi, mother Misaya, young sister Himawari and the family dog Shiro. When Hiroshi goes on week-long business trip, the rest of the family travel with him to vacation at the home of Misai's childhood friend in rural Asok Kumamoto. Upon arriving at Kumamoto station, the family is approached by Dr. Akuna, a mad scientist who gives Shinosuke a camera that produces illustration rather than the photographs. Shortly after the Nohara family arrive in Aso, Akuno reappears with a dinosaur he claimed to have extracted from the past using time travel. When Shinosuke witnessed Akuno summoning a dinosaur at his laboratory, Akuno put Shinosuke in a time loop that endlessly repeats the 7 days of his vacation. That is the game plot. The gameplay happening in open environment. Shinchan has to go out every day and collect the fish and bugs, and he need to put everything in his picture diary. Then he also actually write an article in newspaper to earn money. So based on the earning money, he can actually purchase the item from the store. Basically, in this game is kind of an collecting, as well as you need to fulfill the quest. The quest is happening in two forms. The first form, you have to actually find an item for the restaurant. Also you need to write an article for a newspaper company. There is also a kind of farming element in this game. This game is visually beautifully created. So these games backgrounds are actually completely hand drawn pictures. So it is absolutely fantastic. Also there is no performance issue when running it on the Switch. There is another Shinchan game is also released in Switch. It's called Shinchan Shiro and the Cold Town. Shiro is a Shinchan dog name. This game is also released by NIAS and published by Limited Run Game. This game is published in 2024 October for Nintendo Switch platform as well as the Microsoft Windows environment. So since it's a Microsoft Windows environment, you should be able to find this game in Steam and the Epic Games. This game is also available in Google Play Store. You can actually download and play. The story begins with Shinchan and his family visiting his father's hometown. Also, he finds a hidden train that transports them into Cold Town. The game involves exploring both locations, interacting with the characters and helping the town folks while uncovering the mystery of the Cold Town. Other than the stories and the characters, the remaining elements are actually the same, like catching bug, fishing and growing vegetables, interacting with the people. The one extra new element is added, that's called trolley race. So the remaining the concept is exactly like the same as this the Me and Professor version. Both the games backgrounds are completely hand drawn. It's really a fantastic one. When comparing to the Me and the Professor, the Cold Town has an even very good graphics. Both the games has a very limited voiceover. The most of the voiceovers are actually happening in only in Japanese language. Alright, let's play both games and check out the gameplay. Just chill and see how each one feels. Let's start the gameplay. Before going to the gameplay, let's see the settings. Settings are actually very simple here. There's a passage of time you can change. The new insert display you can change. Background music you can change, then sound effect, voice, language you can change. I'm playing this game for a pretty long time, so I'm going to continue. The loading time of this game is actually pretty good. So this is how actually every day starts. As you can see, there is no fully voice acted here, but their expressions are actually acted. Yeah, the language translation actually it is not that much good because there are more seems like a comical things happening going on in the Japanese language, but the subtitle English test is not actually reflecting that. Shinchan clan capture the bugs rights using this net. The camera is actually in fixed angle camera, so sometimes right is very difficult to move, and we don't know exactly which directions we are moving. So the camera angle we cannot change. So he is actually capturing all the bugs here, so he can see the bug history in the diary. So we can go to the drawing sheet. Yeah, here we can go and see like how many bugs and fish we are captured. We can see the names and short description of the bugs. So if you are going an 100% completion list, you have to actually capture all these, but it is not mandatory to capture all these to move on with the story. These backgrounds are actually beautifully drawn. They have captured the Shinchan naughtiness in the game. There is a new intern in the newspaper company. Like Shinchan often go to that company, right, and have little romance with that lady. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Since the direction actually we cannot change camera direction, so we came in the wrong way. We have to go another way. We can do a fishing over here with the fishing net. So bugs and fixes are actually appear in the different timing. There will be a morning only bug and night only bugs. So you have to go on that particular time to capture that. Yeah, we can actually draw the pictures in the diary, whoever we are meeting, and we can submit into the newspaper for an article. So basically, we are drawing exactly like whatever Shinchan is seeing on the day. Shinchan can earn money by actually completing this and objectives. So for this store, actually we need 3 carrot, 2 ripe tomatoes, 3 big carrots. So these are all can be obtained from the farming, like in garden. So in restaurants also actually we can collect money. So by selling an item. So here if we check the bulletin board, so here we can complete this objective and earn money here. So we need to give 3 tomatoes and 1 sweet fish. Let's go to the submenu and see the items. So here we have an drawing diary, then we have an fish book and the bug book. when we have a calendar over here, it's going to actually mark the progress. Then we have our belongings. So we actually, so far we collected the fishing rod, we have net, camera, we have, then we have some snacks, we have carrots, we have this kind of fish we have. So in snack we have only one item. So when we should buy a snack from the earnings, so that actually we can use whenever he's actually having less energy. In objective screen we can see what are the different objectives we have, so you can actually complete each of those. If you are on a completionist, you can go and complete each one. So we have an objectives on fish and bug, then we have a newspaper objective, then the other one. Yeah, he can use this fishing rod to do fishing here. Yeah, sometimes the problem with an angle because it's very hard to actually determine which angle it is. I'm trying to capture the butterfly.
Yay!
So you should have like right now pretty much having an idea like how this game works. So we'll move on to the second game. Let's do the gameplay. In the settings we have the same settings like in me and the professor. The passage of time, new insert display, vibration on or off, English, and voice settings. Voice settings we have Japanese, Korean, Taiwan. Yeah, there is no English. Yes, mean subtitles. Let's move on to the game. This is really a very good cozy game. You don't have to put a pressure to play this one. You can relax and play. Let's go to the submenu and see. Yeah, we have a main mission over here. Then there's a sub mission. So when you complete a particular mission, right, so the new path will open, so you can go to that path and find more. We have a belongings, butterflies, fish, vegetables, ingredients, minerals, junk, and important items. This game is really a very good expansion from the first game, because there are a lot of things they have improved on this game. We can see objectives over here. If you are a completion list, you can go to all the objectives and complete. This is our book. These backgrounds are actually very beautiful. It's completely hand-drawn. Now we are actually going from village to coal town. This is a very good game for our kids to play. This coal town is actually excellently designed. As you can see, like the pictures are very clear and very cartoonish. It's very pleasant to play this game. I hope you have an idea of how this game is actually, how the gameplay is here. Both these games are very good game. You can actually buy it from the Steam or in the Epic Game Store and play these games. You don't have to actually buy and copy from Nintendo Switch. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. I will see you soon in another interesting video. Till then, bye guys.
わかっはっあとは時代